Let's play! Whoa! Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Last time we left off, we decided to look for Shoma and Gen to see exactly what they may know regarding Tokiko or the actual Nirvana Initiative plan. And then even Amame apparently knew a little bit because she's interested in the occult and theories and stuff like that. And then when we were putting everything together in Yogagi Park, we actually saw the Nirvana Initiative video, and Ryuki went kind of crazy again like before. And we literally tried visiting Tokiko right here, and she did. Well, damn. Actually, before I do so, my little thing's going off here, so which one do you want? Superpower. That's brave. I'd use my superpowers for bad. I think I described that before. Now, I'm sure I can look up a guide to tell me how to get the other eyeball-y or eyes, whatever, but I'm just using whatever. Frankly, 5 quadrillion yen does sound amazing too, but whatever. But yeah, she's dead, unfortunately. She may have been crazy, but people don't deserve to die. Well, what I mean by that is we're all gonna die, but it's more so we shouldn't wish ill will on somebody. I think there's some circumstances that may bypass that, but still. Jeez, but I really wasn't thinking that she'd be a victim, but here we go. Unless it's all an illusion, maybe she's not really dead. Let's see. He's standing there dumbfounded. Yeah, you can say that. Let's try wink syncing with him.
Daddy's job is to help someone very important. I assist and protect that person from harm. Yeah, Daddy's a professional. I won't ever let anything bad happen to them.
Looks like he's not the culprit.
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the list of suspects.
Well, that actually does make things a little simple. Okay. I mean, his sentence did age like milk though. I'm a professional. I'm not gonna let any harm come to them. Yeah, really?
The president informed me that you'd be here at 2200, so I let you through into this room. Then, her body. I think it was around 1400. The president got back from seeing the police, returned to this room, and I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
No. I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight. There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door. It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data on the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko, and no one left it either.
So what, you're just saying that she spontaneously split in half? Which maybe that's what happened. But no, that's so far-fetched. You know what, I don't know. I know we were talking about spontaneous combustion couple episodes back, which apparently is feasible, although incredibly rare, but apparently it does happen. I don't know, because I keep going back to this whole thing about the molecular level. How is this happening?
Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room?
A masochist, maybe? I don't know. A narcissist?
Yeah. That door is the only way in or out.
I was going to say, what about the window?
Anyway, I need to report to the people at Nyes.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
How did this happen?
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
One thing is for sure. Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror. He killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought her right half here.
But how did he get in the room?
We don't know how he left either.
What if he's still in this room?
No, that's not possible. I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone and no biological responses detected.
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same. So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got out.
Okay, let's investigate.
But I didn't take a look at her body! Damn it! I hate how I do this on accident. I don't want to progress the story. Oh well.
Before we begin, I want to point something out. The side with the window is the south. And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
Shut your mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you.
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip it and get working, all right?
Virtual reality activation. Oh wow, there's a lot. But we could also switch the modes into... Oh, X-ray and thermo, if we so desire. So, frankly, what I was thinking... I'm already thinking there's something up with the sign behind her desk. Maybe, I mean, come on. If you're going to design a place like this, you'd imagine there must be some type of secret escape route, right? So they literally are mentioning these areas, southeast, northwest, like, makes you wonder why that's even important. It's a wall, right?
The room is inorganic as a whole, so this really stands out.
Yeah, it's one of the most alive things in this room, and that was including Tokiko still being alive. So it is a little curious that they're mentioning the directions, but still, we'll get there. And I know I could be using X-ray and all that, but I want to go through each view.
Looks like the statue is made of iron.
So this statue is made of iron. What about the other ones? Actually, I forgot about the starting investigation there on the right. We had confirmed the status of the corpse. There is an electromagnetic noise coming from somewhere in the wall. There's an unnatural reaction of infrared light, and there's an unnatural reaction of matter somewhere below the floor. See, I feel like something's up with this, nipple. I was gonna say no nipple. I'm like, that's not right.
This
Crap. Did she say the same thing was made of iron? Yep.
this statue is iron too.
Okay. But she didn't say anything about the other two. I'm guessing they're not iron? What does it matter about the front and back of the desks?
As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in the room. Not on this desk, the walls, or the floor.
Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought the right half of her body to this room. But how? If you spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor.
Won't appear.
I'm telling you guys, if I was like Batman, or I should say, if I had Batman's money, and if he was real, yeah, I'd be doing a Batcave like crazy in my home. I'd be having secret entrances left and right. It'd just be so stupid, but I'm gonna have it anyway. He says it's not relevant, but I find it odd. I don't know. Now wait a minute, there's a couple more investigation things here. There's a spot unnaturally producing heat, and odd parts are buried inside the desk.
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument. And she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words, it's highly likely that it was the same killer.
Yes. That's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
Estimated time of death is around 7 o'clock. The culprit is believed to be Terror. There's some mark left inside the corpse. Okay, so we checked everything in the normal view. Let's take a look at X-ray now. Anything here?
A hidden passageway behind it?
Probably not.
I would have hoped there was, and I don't think there is one behind the sign either. That would have been too easy, I guess. Nothing suspicious there. Now, okay, I'm looking at these statues as well. Nothing shows up there. Does it matter that she mentioned these two are iron? Doesn't look like there's anything really different about it.
Looks like the wall behind this waterfall is made of tungsten. It's a material that blocks X-rays, so I'm not able to see anything beyond that wall.
Now, see, that is a little curious. But, like, how the hell would they know that? And what is this? Is this what's producing heat?
There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue toward the pond.
An electromagnetic rail under the floor goes from the northeast statue toward the pond. So that means more than likely we can move these statues. Well, those two maybe. These, we'll notice that I don't think they have those rails. The other statue does too. So the north, whatever statue. No, wait. Yeah, this is northeast, and the southeast statues both have these rails.
The same kind of rail is over here too.
It's even going toward the same direction.
So that might be like a puzzle of some kind. Let's see. Well, is that not a hatch right there in the middle? What is that?
There's something embedded in the wall,
It's a keypad for a pin code.
but this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it.
I assume it has something to do with these statues, but we'll take a look at that momentarily. Okay. I'll take a look at what's left here. Oh yeah, wait a minute. There is something up on the desk front. Hey! It's a puzzle.
Wait, what's this?
There are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk. So you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's as if this was prepared just for us. Who would do something like this?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation.
See, that worries me too. So it's like the person deliberately knows about us and we're going to be investigating it, so they set up stuff for us to find out. Maybe. I don't know. 16 numbers in a diamond shape at the front of the desk. This could go back to the sign, the Nupple sign, whatever. Maybe it's how we figure out what the right numbers are, and it could lead to the pin.
Is this?
What is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb. There are traces of her having given birth.
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records of it in any medical institutions in Japan.
Traces of a childbirth in Tokiko's womb, apparently at least 20 years. So I guess that rules out Amame and Kizuna, maybe? Could be Gen. I don't know, maybe that's why it showed up in her Somnium. Could be. Did the Saito, did he have like a evil, twin maybe? I don't know. Okay, so that handles X-ray. Take a look at thermo now. This is fun. Jeez, my face is really warm, I guess.
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermo mode. But this place is full of water particles. Light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
The light is shining toward the northeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
Okay, and it looks like the other statue's doing the same thing, but it's going southeast, I think. No heat sources there. Doesn't look to be any here either.
An infrared laser is coming out of the statue, too. It's crossing with that other beam.
Don't cross the beams, damn it. That's not good.
This one's shooting toward the southeast.
Okay. What else do we got? So it's pointing there, but it's not doing anything. Unless it needs to interact with the other statues moving up. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Yeah. I think that's what we need to do. We gotta figure out this key. Stuff.
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares, too.
If you detected it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it.
There are 7 arrows and squares drawn under the noble X square symbol. I'm never gonna say that damn word right. Okay, I guess that was everything. Can we figure out the puzzle ourselves, though, or is there like some weird thing I gotta do? Come on, I just really don't play Zero Escape again. Make a new one, please. Even if it doesn't make sense.
All right, looks like we've investigated what we could for now. Now, let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, so let's begin. The first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor.
The electromagnetic rail.
The rail leads from the statue toward the pond.
Yeah,
Do you think the statue moves along the rail?
it's made of iron. So maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet.
It's probably operated with a remote control or something.
But I didn't find anything like that.
Then, please.
Do we have a magnet to use? I mean, I doubt using force is gonna help. I'm curious, but how do we summon a remote? Hold on, man. I want to try that.
Hello? Come out, remote. Where'd you go? I won't leave you alone anymore, so come on out.
Ryuki, are you okay?
Why do remotes go missing all the time? No matter how many times you find them, they vanish within seconds. I wasn't brought into this world just to look for remotes!
Let's calm down for a minute. You must have had a rough childhood. Take a deep breath. We can forget about the remote for now.
I love how, caring she was there.
Tama, do you have a magnet?
No, I don't. Besides, you can't move something like that with something as small as a portable magnet anyway.
I'm not saying that you had like a portable one. I thought maybe you had like a very strong one that just happened to be portable. Whatever.
Yes, we have no other choice.
So, let's get right to it.
Wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Why are you like this?
Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions or I'll fire you.
So we're really gonna use force. They're gonna move an iron
This statue is
statue.
the same as the one we saw earlier.
The underground rail leads toward the pond.
Which means...
Do they actually... Well, no. We gotta lube it up.
If you make the floor slippery, I'm sure it'll move on its own.
If that's your best idea, why don't I cover your whole body in lotion and drag you?
All right. Let's tilt this building somehow.
What?
Isn't it obvious? Objects move from high places to low places. If we make that statue's position higher, it'll naturally slide toward the pond.
Do you build an airport every time you need to go to the convenience store? Well, there's not much else we can do.
So, let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
Oh, right. We were still in rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot.
Yes, we don't want this important set to get damaged, right?
This is a set?
There was an input device behind this. You already know the numbers to enter, right?
Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. If you can't even solve this, you don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss.
So, can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits.
What? I didn't really take down notes regarding the thing on the desk and this. Oh, shit. Can I have multiples? Yeah. I have no idea if this is correct. I'm only doing this because it looked like 0, 1 were the ones in the middle. But, oh well.
What? Telling me you don't know?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then spit it out already.
Am I really supposed to know this? I don't think I am.
You quit screwing around.
You saw the non-equal X symbol using thermal mode, didn't you? And there were 16 numbers arranged in a diamond shape. You should be able to use those numbers to figure out the answer. Now, try again.
Yeah, but could you get... Where is it? Like, how... Oh. How do I find it out? Like, can you put it on the screen for me so I can... Ah. Okay. So... Yeah, see, I was thinking it had to be like the 1s and 0s in the middle there, but I guess that's not the case. But we got 7... 1, 2, 3... Oh, did we just add it up? I guess we just add them up. 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5? Wait, 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. Oh my god, I hope I got that right. 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. I'm a dumbass. I thought I just had to, you know, add them up vertically. Is that not the case? I guess not. But let's see here. So the X marks scene with the thermo mode and 16 numbers placed in a diamond shape. Combining those. Oh, that's what I did. I combined them. Right? Am I dumb? 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. What's wrong with me? Like, I'm adding it. Am I supposed to times them? I guess that makes sense if they're X's, right? I was assuming that that wasn't going to fit, but I guess that's not. I guess that's wrong. So 4 times itself, I guess. Now wait a minute. What am I doing with the zeros? So 4, whatever. 3 times 3. Hold on. Okay, let's go down. Go vertically down, timesing it. 4, 9. I was gonna say 4, but I guess it's 2, because if we go from top to bottom, 2 times 0 is 0. Oh wait, I'm still dumb. Times 2 is still gonna be 0. So it might be 0. 4901-095. I didn't write that down. I'm dumb. Let me again. I hope to God this is correct. This is what happens when I play Zero Escape. I like doing this, even though I sound like an idiot. This is fun to me. So 4901 095. I hope. So 4901095.
Yep, good job. That's probably the answer.
Probably.
I mean, it's not like I actually checked. I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not.
So I did that for nothing?
Okay, the rehearsal is now over. It's time to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming. Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who placed the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here, fast. But if you leave the conventional way, you'll be spotted by the surveillance camera. Same thing for when you entered, too. The culprit used some special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey, is it really necessary to act?
Shut up! Okay, here we go. Ready? Action!
I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason. Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna leave.
Terrible acting as usual.
Give me a break.
Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape?
Well, there's that electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used a remote control, but I can't find it, so... I'll try forcing it! Something happened.
It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue.
Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser.
What did the culprit do next?
He must have also moved this statue with a remote.
Okay, go.
The statue begins moving via the electromagnets. The culprit grins maniacally, his plan in motion.
Stop!
Hmm?
Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the culprit.
But what's the point of...
Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you!
Oh no! I need to hurry, or someone's gonna see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already!
Good, Ryuki, that's it! That's the performance I wanted to see!
But like I said, the culprit probably had a remote.
It's fine. This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
Alright. This statue reacted to the laser too. I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 4901095. There. Look!
A hidden door.
It's more than a hidden door. It's an elevator. See? There's a button pointing down next to the door.
This is the highest floor of the building. Looks like this elevator is only for going down.
Let's try pushing it.
Now now we know Terror's escape route.
And the way he got in.
Terror used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room.
And he must have used the same method to get out.
The statue and non-Yipple X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway, let's go down there.
What is this place?
It looks like we tunneled to the other side of the world.
You mean we're underground?
Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind. Anyway, let's start looking around. Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
Alright, now hold on really quick. How did she calculate it? She estimated depth by calculating acceleration and time spent in the elevator. Smart. Yeah, my Tamagotchi thingamajiggy is going off, even though I know that's not what it's called, but still. What kind of, didn't I already do this, play along? I don't know. Oh, it's a Mizuki! Is that a new one as well? It is! Cool. Alright. Awesome. So, yeah, this is weird. It's kind of creepy. I don't know what the hell I'm getting, like, weird Legend of Zelda dungeon vibe a little bit. I don't know why.
Sand is coming down from above.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us.
Oh, that's very comforting. What is that in the back, though? Is that a body? Right there. What is that? It's not showing anything. I guess it's not important. Oh, geez, that's the elevator? How? Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? Now I'm getting, like, Mega Man Legend vibes. Why is that? Maybe I just missed that game a lot. Ugh. Make a third one, Capcom, please. Burning torches. I'm a little bit afraid to look in that box. A ritual platform? Come on.
A nice symbol here, too.
The non-Yipple X.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
Tokiko. She said Nyes isn't a religious group. But this is clearly...
It's definitely got some cold vibes going on.
What makes you say that? No, nothing at all, right?
What is this box?
I don't know. The jewel box from Urashima Taro?
That one was at the bottom of the ocean.
But there's a beautiful princess here, right?
Where?
I'll kick your ass!
I love Tama. She's probably one of my favorite characters in this game so far. Man, what's in the box, man?
What's this? It's mechanical.
Some sort of device, maybe?
Can't you analyze it?
Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably. Don't tell me you're going to open it.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, just a hunch.
It should be fine. You said it's safe to open.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
There's so much wrong with that statement. But yes, that's the idea. What was that sound?
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. They're somewhere close.
What the?
What?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway, Hey! Freeze! What is this?
Ryuki, there's a torch coming down from above! There's another one!
Damn it! Hey! I said stop!
So where was that asshole pulling out those torches from exactly? He just had 4 of them lined up, just like that. Lit. I'm sure Ryuji's okay, by the way. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Farewell. Now, wait a minute. Why does it say Ryuki Chapter 3 R2? Does it mean Route 2? Maybe. Oh, everything's so...
Boss! I apologize for yesterday!
Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything. I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us. The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
I'll make up for it! Please, give me another chance.
This reminds me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades.
Well, isn't that one thing? This is another. I mean, I don't know if you can really compare it. Anyway, now hold on really quick. I hope to God I'm not going to spoil anything, but... Alright, hold on. Let's do this really quick, too. I really don't think there's a reason to do these, like, life advice stuff, but if it's going to show up here and there, why the hell not?
Worried about health?
Yeah, they say that, too.
Ah. Are you insured?
Should I be? I am.
That's a relief. Just because you're insured, it's not gonna fix everything. Just listen to the doctor. But doctors can make mistakes too. Some of them can be shady, so you need to be careful. I recommend you get a second opinion.
Thank you, game. That's very nice of you to tell.
Tama, what have you been into lately?
I'm always into you, Ryuki. Physically.
Oh, I thought you were into me mentally. Anyway. Damn it. Yes, I want to check the flowchart because I'm curious what may have happened now. Did we split? No, I guess not. I'm just curious how they're calling this R2. You'd think that it would mean Route 2, but it would split somewhere. But I don't remember any of these being called R2 from this split. So I'm a little confused here. Hmm. And are we not going to talk about, like, how we escaped? Like, well, I guess we could just use the elevator or whatever, but... Oh, but, you know, I do want to talk about that whole thing about the, when he opened up and why he looked dizzy and all that. The thing looked like it was a spring-loaded dart something or another. I'm assuming that's why he felt like that. But he didn't feel anything, so I'm a little bit confused. So... Now, my thing is, do I need to check everything in here again? I feel like I don't need to because I did it before. Especially when it was more lighthearted. This is very sad.
Ryuki, let me give you some good advice. Squint your eyes and stand back 6 feet, and the mosaic will disappear.
What kind of advice is that?
Now, I knew Mario would talk. He always talks. But everything else?
If only I could control you like an RC car.
See, that's what I'm worried about. She's still saying some funny things, and I don't want to miss out on that.
How'd you like it if I shoved that handle into your mouth for punishment?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
But I can tell that some people probably would enjoy that.
I'd like to turn you into a soccer ball. A Tanuki may have been the better choice for the new investigator.
Okay, boss is just hurting my feelings now. Come on, I thought we were cool.
This incident will stain your record more than spilled coffee.
I don't see you trying any harder. You're out there doing what? You're just yelling at me. I don't like it.
I feel like every time I try to push you in the right direction, you fold like those curtains.
Come on, boss.
Wait, what the hell did the log say there? I will become the star of the police. That's what I vowed, but I effed up.
Is your head as empty as that pumpkin, Ryuki?
I feel like she's going harder on Ryuki than she ever did with Date. Like, what the hell? Of course, when there's something else showing up green here, but I guess not. Wait, what is he getting stabbed over and over? It stands firm even after getting stabbed over and over again. I could learn something from that. It's a rug, chair, skis, snowboard, poster.
Wow, that's so cool.
You're not gonna improve my mood like that.
It was worth a shot, though. You gotta give him that.
I smacked the hell out of some symbols last night, like that monkey toy. Before I knew it, it was morning already.
The hell do you mean by that?
Want to take a bath together?
Yes.
That sounds like a trap, so no thank you.
A trap. Do it! Do it! For all our sakes. Oh, man, I thought like I was playing some Resident Evil BS going on, because I thought that thing was sparking up there. I'm like, it's an item! I gotta grab it! It's kind of fun to repeat spin, spin, spin in my head over and over. Is it, though? Really? Twirly, twirly?
Wanna try putting that mask on?
No thank you.
What else do I have here? Did I look at everything over here? There's a little crayon. There, though. Here we are. Didn't matter, though. Pull it down, rip it apart, and throw it at the wall. That's how I feel inside, anyway. Not that I'd act on it. Oh, well. Something tells me if you're pushed too far, you might.
Ryuki, want me to cover you in plaster?
I mean, if you do it in a sensual way, maybe. Listen, everybody has their kinks. Who said they don't like broken clocks? Was it us? Was it Ryuji? Somebody mentioned it. I forgot who. Wait. Oh, I thought it said boots. I'm like, okay, let's talk the boots. Colorful balloons are floating. Why the hell do you do the like thing? What's up with this? Was he thinking of freaking Pennywise? It says single unit. We don't have those. Not that it makes sense. I should probably just grabbed it from whatever, you know. Some people like doing that, like grabbing street signs even though they shouldn't. Well, I guess that was it. So I do apologize if I wasted time there. I mean, but I just wanted to be certain. Wait, what was that? I wonder if boss would forgive me if I took her to a red light place. Maybe? It's a doorway.
I opened 3 bottles last night. I wanted to forget about something.
3 bottles of wine. That will mess you up, for sure.
I'd like to bury you right about now.
That's just rude. Okay. I hope to God I got everything. Maybe besides the door. No, I got the door. Okay. I guess that was it. That'd be funny if there was like a second achievement for checking everything in this room, but I guess I did. I hope I did. She's in a bad mood. I wonder why.
I thought you were a bit more capable than this, Ryuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups, too. After work tonight, I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle in there.
Okay, I mean, it's understandable she's upset. Who wouldn't be? But what's happened has happened. You know.
Your daughter. I'm still not used to hearing that.
Oh? Well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she pretty much grew up all on her own.
18? She's older than I thought.
You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh? She's a grown woman now. She's capable of handling her business. Unlike a certain someone who gets overeager and screws up big time.
Yeah, you know, I don't know why I was under the assumption as well that Boss's daughter was younger. But considering Boss is how old is she again? Is she like 44 or 46? I mean, people that age can have a younger child. I mean, I think statistically it's not as good for you, whatever. So how old is she? Oh, she's 43. No, she still could be she could have still had a younger daughter. I was thinking like young, like maybe preteen or something. I don't know why. But no, an 18-year-old. Well, that makes me curious. Okay. Alright. Okay. Maybe I'm on the right track, maybe not, but we'll see.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
Excuse me?
What I'm trying to say is, I'm motivated, so please let me stay on this case. I'll solve this case no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can.
Look, you realize it was that kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making that mistake yesterday, right? I understand you want to distinguish yourself, but you're biting off more than you can chew.
But I can't just stop now. I should be able to handle this better than anyone.
Ryuki, Boss is right. You're getting too impatient. Your life isn't over because of one little slip-up. More importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes.
I would also say that, you know, he feels this pressure because Boss is the one that, I guess, did put him in charge of the case, per se. At the same time, I mean, he does have other resources he can use. He can talk to Boss. I would say he can talk to Date, but, you know, he's enjoying his vacation. But there's other detectives out there, I'm sure, that can help out, but I guess he does want to prove himself. But, like she said, bit off more than you can chew.
Nothing other than what you already know. Oh, right, there is some news about the case. It has an official name now. The half-body serial killings. But that's pretty long, so we've just been calling it the HB case.
The HB case.
Now you know how the media is. You don't solve this quick and they might end up calling you the half-brain investigator. So you'd better start getting things done, Ryuki. I understand your enthusiasm, Ryuki. So I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. I want you to continue investigating this case.
Thank you!
But I need you to follow orders from above.
Orders from above? What do you mean?
It's official. Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
What?
This is for yesterday's fiasco.
Wait, you mean like a normal cop? That's terrible! That's way too harsh!
However, I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment and you won't be demoted.
3 days?
Ryuki, we should look at this in a positive light. We can continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion.
It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve the case in 3 days?
Ryuki.
Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop.
Ryuki!
Oh, and the communication system still hasn't been fixed. So any data Tama obtains can't be uploaded to the cloud yet. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful. You seem completely out of it.
Ryuki.
Why do you think that, boss? You just demoted us. We're upset about it. You're only giving us 3 days to redeem ourselves. Yeah, no, of course I'm going to be a little out of it. So she says.
Are you okay, Ryuki?
Yeah. I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think... demoted. Me.
You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then...
It's impossible. I can't believe I was told this today, of all days.
What's today of all days? What rank do you like? White. I can't believe that was actually loving. Trials of Mana. I actually gotta play that. It's on the PlayStation Plus thing. I really want... I kinda am interested in trying it out. So I'm assuming what he meant by, like, today out of all days, I'm assuming it might be the anniversary of his parents being killed or his brother.
Today was the day I lost my other half.
Well, that was a little on the nose, don't you think? I pulled out a broken watch from my pocket.
I had a younger twin brother. He had a strong sense of justice. Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was. His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like he was another me. But on that day, 6 years ago, my brother and I were in the city, and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away, so my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and... he got run over, crushed half his body. This is the watch he was wearing. His time has been frozen since, and I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th. Today was the day. But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history.
Jeez. Now, I'm not really sure this is a theory or not. This is kind of me going back to my original theory about the two brains or maybe two halves of people are like somehow put together. Somehow. But what if it's because they're all twins? It has to be a weird coincidence. I would have thought that would have been brought up by now if that was the case, right? Jin, Chikara, now Tokiko, do they all have twins? I don't know.
I hate the criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces. And not just him. I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all.
Then, are you really going to give up now? If you give up, the evil wins. Ryuki, isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it.
Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer. If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now. The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals. The foul, immoral kind that evade the law. Sinkers dig deep into their hearts and make them pay. That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker. One of my eyes. I had to extract my eye to become a sinker.
So you could transplant an AI ball. Me.
The surgery was last summer, right after I was assigned to Abyss.
Yes, so you and I have known each other for about half a year now.
I've lost many things along the way, but thanks to you going into my left eye, I feel like a lot of that emptiness has been filled.
Ryuki.
Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going. No, I have to keep going. For my brother, I'm going to catch the HB killer.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's time to pull myself together and get back to the investigation. So, got any new intel?
What?
I'm sorry. Do you have any new information for me, please, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I looked into Chikara Horidori some more and came across something fishy. Also, I found something interesting about Shoma.
Well, it is definitely nice to see him being motivated again, but I keep thinking back to like him because as of right now, he's explaining all this to Mizuki right now in real time. Excuse me. I apologize. I could not stop that sneeze from coming out. Oh, that really hurt. But say he's explaining all this to Mizuki, and he really wants to forget everything. He's so sorry about what happened, and it's like, dude, what is going to happen in this case that's going to make him just go overboard, I guess, you know?
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His current research is pretty dubious too, rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the Research Institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Riichi Chieda. Kizuna Chieda's father.
Well, I told you guys that Kizuna was I mean, they're not just going to introduce a character like that without her being somewhat important to the story, right?
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor. He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill ambassador. And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, Iowan.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now.
That's some interesting information. So obviously, I mean, it has to be fishy, right? Now that she mentioned that Shikata was possibly doing some human experimentation, and, you know, in order to get back up on his feet after all this crap, this guy just invests in him? I don't know. I highly doubt it was just out of goodwill.
The location indicated in the hidden message in Bats 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horodori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horodori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horodori Institute.
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too. He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time.
Ferris wheel. The one on the rooftop amusement park at Misaton.
Wait. Before we go, you have a call from Iris.
Oh, Ryuki? There's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio.
All right. I'll see you there later.
Okay, thank you!
Our destinations are decided for now, but...
Iowan, Misaton, and the third is Lemniscate.
there's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokucho.
Ah, Mama the Informant.
What the hell is Mama wearing? Okay. She wants to pull off the, like, the Arabian harem princess thing. Powered to her. Alright.
You suspect she might know something.
That's right.
Then let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, it definitely was nice, you know, getting a little glimpse of them, so... oh man, I just realized I'm over an hour already. Time flies by when you're having fun! But, you know, as I do usually, before we actually end the episode, I do want to take a look at whatever new information we got here really quick, which is not much, but, lay the dragon. You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh? She probably meant slay the dragon, but you know how she is. Or, you know, maybe lay, you know what the hell crap goes on. So, signboard at Police HQ announced the name. I wonder how, like, how did they go about that? They just all sit in a room like, okay, guys, let's figure out a name for this really heinous crime wave. I mean, it has to be some procedure, right? Let's see. You've been demoted to a police officer. There are 9 ranks in a police force. Chief of Police, Deputy Chief, Commander, Captain, Lieutenant, Sergeant, Detective, Officer. Officer is the lowest. Now, I hate when they kind of have that ranking. I guess it makes people feel like, oh, crap, you know, you feel crappy about yourself, but it's there. I always thought that detective was like its own separate type of thing, but no, I guess not. You know, I'm also thinking of shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and NYPD Blue especially. Like, I guess that's true. Like, officers are like, yeah, they're the ones who are on the beat, you know, like they report up to detectives in case they find anything. So yeah, it's officer, detective, then sergeants. From what I understood, they're just like a higher form of a detective and could possibly have detectives under them. Now, I thought lieutenants are kind of the same thing. They just have a group of sergeants under them. And then a captain, I thought it was kind of like a captain of a precinct or like a district. So they have like all those people under them. And the commander, I guess, is like obviously a step above. And I didn't realize they had a deputy chief and then a chief of police. I thought it was just directly chief of police, but yeah, see, this is what I like those crime shows, especially like, you know, the old school ones. I actually really enjoy NYPD Blue. Freaking, if you guys remember Kamish, yeah, it has I forgot his name already. The guy from The Shield. I feel bad I can't remember his name. But like that's when he was a lot younger. That was actually a pretty good show. Lighthearted at times and very serious at times. It was pretty good. I remember like not like a couple years ago, I was like really on a huge binge watching that show. But like yeah, I just like watching those, especially like Criminal Minds is amazing. Without a Trace was pretty good. Cold Case, yeah, I'm just a fan of those shows. And Tungsten. An element of topic number 74 is hard and heavy metal. As Thomas said, it blocks X-rays. Lead also blocks dangerous waves, but as lead was found to be poisonous, a tungsten alloy is more commonly used for the same purpose. Close to Brazil. What is this? Oh, it looks like we tunnel on the other side of the world. Tama referring to underneath the Nai's building. Since Brazil is on the other side of the globe from Japan, they are technically closer to Brazil by being 50 meters underground. Really? Huh. Okay then. Alright, no, I guess that's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, next time we will be heading off to, I guess, those 4 places. We got the Iowan, the orphanage, Misen, whatever the hell it's called, the Ferris wheel, Lemnis Gate, which I hope we get to see our good old favorite receptionist, and finally, Marble to see good old Mama. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.